warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This is the new subtopic 1.4 limit at infinity. So for limit at infinity, we have three categories here. The first one we'll discuss on polynomial functions. The second one we'll discuss on rational functions. And the third one we'll discuss on radical functions. Let's start with the first one, polynomial function. So if you have limit at infinity for a polynomial function, let's just take the highest term of the polynomial function, because we only want to follow the end behavior, which is we'll follow only the leading term, which is the term with the highest power. So you can ignore the other term, we'll only focus on the highest term. So let's see here, for your highest term, fx equal to x to the power of n, and here can be an even power or it can be an odd power. So when your n is an even power, the n behavior will follow the graph of y equal to x squared. Okay, so this is the graph. So let's see here, when x is approaching infinity, the limit will also approaching positive infinity. And as x approaching negative infinity, the limit here will approach positive infinity. Now let's see when your n is an odd power, this will follow the graph of y equal to x cubed. Okay, so this is the shape of the graph. So let's see here, limits as x approaching positive infinity, the limit of fx will go to positive infinity as well. And as x approaches negative infinity, the limit of fx will go to negative infinity. So now let's focus on this example here. You have limits of x approaching infinity for this polynomial function. So as we have mentioned before, let's just take the highest power and ignore the other terms. Let's rewrite, this is limit of minus 4x to the power of 8 for x approaching infinity. So negative 4 is a constant, let's put it outside, and let's focus on limit of x to the power of 8 for x approaching infinity. X to the power of 8 is an even power, so let's check as x approaching positive infinity, the limit will go to positive infinity. So let's rearrange, this is positive infinity, but you need to multiply something with minus, therefore our answer is negative infinity. Now let's check this example here. We have limits of x approaching negative infinity for this function here. So since this is a polynomial, let's just take the highest power. Now we have limits of x cubed for x approaching negative infinity. So since the power here is an odd power, let's just focus on this graph here. So as x approaching negative infinity, this will goes to negative infinity. So your answer is just negative infinity.